Hello everyone! As another year comes to a close, I thought it would be fitting to recap the year by making a list of my favorite Transformers that I showcased in 2022. They can be from this year, or they can be older. The only requirement is that I made videos on them in 2022. These are just my personal opinions though, so I would love to see what you guys think down in the comments. But anyways, let's get into it. Number 10. Kingdom Dinobot. Starting off our list, we have a fairly controversial figure. Although Dinobot doesn't have the greatest looking raptor mode, and he has a disturbing lack of hip articulation in his robot mode, I still really like this figure. He has a really satisfying transformation, and he looks great in robot mode. This figure definitely belongs on my list. Number 9. Studio Series 86 Sludge. From this point on, I'm not going to have many complaints about these toys. Sludge is an absolute unit in both robot and dynamo. I think he really raises the bar from Slag and Grimlock, which were already great figures. My only real complaint is that his back wing panels are super loose, but that's easy to forgive with how great the rest of the figure is. Number 8. Studio Series Dino. I originally wasn't going to get this figure, but then I saw a video from that toy guy and decided to give him a chance. Boy, was that a good decision. He looks amazing in both robot and Ferrari mode, and his transformation is brilliant. His articulation is a little weak, but that's typical for Bayverse Studio Series toys. However, there are upgrade kits you can buy if it bothers you that much. Number 7. Studio Series Blitzwing. This is a great figure based off of a great character design. Both modes and the transformation are all excellent, and he comes with decent accessories. However, if you do buy this figure, beware that the air filters on his head are very fragile. I lost one taking him out of the box. Number 6. Legacy/Kingdom Blaster. Originally released in the last wave of the Kingdom line, Legacy Blaster is a fantastic figure. He has really clean designs in both modes, and he has a fun transformation and gimmick. He honestly looks like he belongs in the Studio Series 86 line, but he's a great figure no matter where you put him. Number 5. Legacy Alita 1. This looked like a fun figure from the start, but I was shocked with how much I actually enjoyed her. Much like the previous two entries on this list, she has two great modes and awesome transformation. I especially like the fact that she has an original design here instead of being an RC retool. This figure is still available in stores, and I highly recommend getting her. Number 4. Kingdom Galvatron. I wasn't much of a fan of this design when it first came out, but it has really grown on me. I love how big and beefy he is. He really looks like an imposing threat to our Autobot protagonists. The chain he comes with for the Matrix isn't very good, but it's easy to make a better one with a cheap Walmart jewelry kit. He's been on clearance a lot lately, and the Kingdom version is super easy to find, so get him if you can. Number 3. Masterpiece Prowl. This is a really random figure given the fact that he came out nearly a decade ago, but he's really good. This is another figure I got on recommendation from that toy guy, and I agree that he's a really good toy if you want to start getting into Masterpiece. Both modes look really good and detailed, and the transformation is involved without being overly complicated. Number 2. Siege Omega Supreme. This is a figure that has brought me a lot of enjoyment. He's huge and takes up a lot of space, but he's worth it if you can fit him into your collection. Both modes are super packed with features and storage, and his transformation is actually pretty simple while still being fun. I highly recommend this figure if you can get him at a good price. Before I reveal my top figure of the year, here are some honorable mentions. Number 1. Kingdom Rodimus Prime. Perhaps the most controversial pick on this list, I have decided to give Kingdom Rodimus Prime the top spot for my favorite Transformer I showed off in 2022. This is a figure that I initially didn't want to get. I didn't want to pay Commander class prices for a Voyager sized figure, but once I had him in hand, I saw just how amazing he really is. Both modes are great, and he has fantastic robot mode articulation. He also comes with a lot of really good accessories, including a trailer that brings his vehicle mode up into the same size range as Jetfire. Having him in hand, the engineering in this figure is more akin to a masterpiece than something out of the main line. Overall, Kingdom Rodimus Prime is just an amazing figure, and I'm happy to have him. So those were my picks for my 10 favorite figures of 2022. How about you? Did you have any figures this year that you really liked? Would you have ranked my picks a little differently? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching, and have a great 2023.